Alright, you guys, so to sum up Harley Quinn episode 21, um, Commissioner Gordon has been promised by the president of the U.S. that he if he can truly and finally take out Harley, Gotham City will officially be welcomed back as an official part of the United States. So Jim gets the whole military of Gotham involved, but as well as pretty much overshadowing what Barbara was trying to tell him about not taking Harley out, because she's at the end of the day not a bad person. And you have the side note of Ivy meeting Kite Man's parents, who are basically ashamed of Chuck because both of his parents were born with superpowers, and Chuck, and that's Kite Man's real name, by the way. Chuck was just born as a plain and simple, average, everyday guy, and quite frankly, they want their grandkids to have superpowers. In fact, Ivy even plain forgets to make reservations at Kite Man's parents' favorite restaurant, which is Mexican themed, and that means I'm not even gonna try and pronounce the name. And Ivy basically finally tells Kite Man's parents to basically fuck off, because he's still their son, whether he was born with superpowers or not. But by the way, Kite Man's dad can make ice, and his mother can fly. And Harley, Dr. Psycho, Clayface, and King Shark travel to see Darkseid so that Harley can get an army to finally take over Gotham. And Darkseid's requirement for giving Harley some parademons to take back to Earth is Harley has to take out Granny Goodness, which is the commander of the Earth sector, and with a help from Dr. Psycho, who by the way, what really wanting to get an army to take out Commissioner Gordon once and for all and destroy Gotham was really Dr. Psycho's dream. But all of this is happening because of the fact that Harley and Ivy are dancing around, and it is mentioned throughout the entirety of the episode that the reason Harley is acting more aggressive and actually wanting to be a villain is because she doesn't know how to feel about. She doesn't know how to tell Ivy that she actually has a romantic interest in her after they kissed in last week's episode. So yes, guys, Harley is doing all this to basically try and distract herself from the fact that she doesn't know how to tell Ivy that basically she loves her in a romantic kind of way, and it's actually Ivy at the end of the episode that 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 basically reminds Harley that being this hardcore of a villain isn't who she is, and just as Harley's finally about to tell Ivy what she really thinks about her personally wise, Kite Man gets in the way again, and and the last thing Harley says after Ivy and Kite Man kisses, I was going to talk to you about what we should do for your for your bachelor for the party the night before the wedding. The party before you get married. Bachelorette. But again, guys, Harley and Ivy are both dancing around the fact that they actually enjoyed kissing each other, and I have a very strong feeling that Ivy and Harley will actually be the ones getting married instead of Ivy and Chuck. I mean, guys, Harley says she goes around kissing random people for no reason just because she doesn't know how to express the fact that that basically, in the words of a song, I kissed a girl and I liked it, and now I got romantic feelings for my best friend, but I don't know how to say it, and the one chance I had after we had a almost like another moving moment, got ruined by my best friend's loser fiance that doesn't even have any power. So yes, guys, Harley did all this because she doesn't know how to tell Ivy that she loves her.